You say starting off with a corrupt potion. That's it.
Police and Health
Corrupting
is
potion.
starting to eke a small gold lead out. Just a very small one, a 0.2k gold lead. Like right now, that doesn't make too much of a difference because none of the teams have backed yet, obviously.
Oh,
See that Udyr's down here, though. He is not seen. Oh, Karma going to throw out the ward. He's going to flash Bear Stance there. And it looks like the Karma is actually... There goes Heal. Karma actually escaping. Did she burn Flash there, though?
it looks like she didn't, actually. She just used Exhaust to get out of that.
She managed to.
I'm gonna say, so really good gank by Udyr. Unfortunately, like you said, he burned his flash on that. So, in all honesty, I'd be a little more aggressive in terms of going into his jungle because I know he couldn't necessarily get away, especially playing as a Hecarim.
Yeah.
So,
Speaking of which, Hecarim is in Udyr's blue side of the jungle.
looks like he's actually
going
coming
for
around
Ziggs.
back for Ziggs.
Yep.
And Ziggs got rooted, and he is gonna go down, giving LeBlanc first blood.
No help to be found.
Yep, and that was exactly what we were worried about with that matchup.
Yeah. Maokai staying very close. Does Darius have his flash still? Yeah, he does, actually. Very dangerous, the stance he's taking right now.
I don't think he's necessarily going to flash for him because Darius still needs to do a little bit of damage on his own.
Hecarim
But
coming to protect the Maokai, though, having presence up there in the top side. But it looks like Darius is going to ward. Is he actually roaming?
nope, he's
Hope he's
just
just
going
going
to
to put a
ward.
deep ward in River.
Yeah. So, right now, it looks like bot lane kind of equalized itself back out. Leona and Lucian, they have a little bit of damage on themselves right now, but it looks like Karma and Ashe have fully healed themselves after that previous Udyr gank. And it looks like Maokai also just TP'd back top, so he recognized that he was in a little bit of danger there, went ahead and bought some armor, which is a good move on his part, especially in that matchup. And it looks like, oh, he's going in, he's fighting, and
Yeah, winning the trade there.
ooh, and a nice empowered Q by Karma. But looks like Udyr and Hecarim are coming around top again. Hecarim's much closer to actually getting a gank off, and it looks like he actually is about to get the gank off.
Yeah, no wards. Yeah,
Yep.
Darius didn't see this one coming.
Ooh, and it looks like he might be getting ready to go down here.
Yeah,
Udyr's
trying
on
to get
his
that health
way.
revive off him. Is he going to burn Flash here, though? He has the potential to do so, but it is not looking like he's going to.
And it looks like Please Send Help is starting to fall a little bit behind, and they might need some help.
Yeah, Go Easy on is definitely taking a very dominating lead here. Looking at the CS advantage, we're seeing almost a 10 CS advantage of Ashe over Lucian as well.
I mean, both champions should at this point be able to buy a BF sword if they were both to back, but it's still kind of a scary situation for both of them. Or at least the Lucian. And Udyr is going ahead,
Udyr.
jumping in this jungle, but
Got 3 people on him. I don't think he's going to be able to get out this one, but I've seen some Udyrs do some pretty crazy stuff.
nah,
But
he's not
no
getting
Flash,
out.
so...
Yeah. And that gives another kill to LeBlanc, allowing her to kind of become a little more uncontrollable for Ziggs to have to deal with.
Yeah. Although I'll say for Ziggs' part, he is farming very well. He has he has over a 10 CS advantage, which if he can increase that advantage, he could probably go even
Right,
in terms of levels and strength of itemizations.
right. But, yeah, also got to keep in mind that the Hecarim's definitely being very active in this game. He's 0-3, giving a lot of kills to his laners, giving a lot of extra money for his teammates to work with.
Yeah.
But
Ooh.
almost.
Lucian, dangerously low right there. Karma, too.
In fact, it looks like all Leona has to do is just kind of EQ on her, and that's pretty much it. But Hecarim's a lot more active in terms of helping out his team right now. Udyr, I think, is trying to get to a point where he feels comfortable to help, But if he doesn't do something that's a little more active in this game, it's going to be difficult to imagine him being useful in a time once he actually starts to get comfortable or get to
Yeah.
that comfortable position.
Yeah, and the thing is here, like,
Uh-oh.
this does not look good for Maokai. He's still going in though. And, yep,
And the
Darius
dunk came
ult.
through,
And
but it wasn't enough.
are they gonna dive him? Yeah. Plenty of damage to spare.
And Maokai did, in fact, die up top.
So trading kills. Udyr down bot though. Looks like Karma's getting caught out here. No escape for her.
And she goes down pretty quick. If,
Lucian looking for more though. He does not have ult yet though. He does not have 6, and Ashe does.
in all honesty, I would back off too, and I'd actually go help Udyr with that dragon, because Cloud Dragon is going to be really good for helping him maneuver around, especially with Udyr being like his main source of engage is to run in on people. So he needs that extra move speed, especially if he hopes to be useful in the future.
Absolutely.
So he has actually become a little more active in this game, and he's already seeing some kind of dividends from that.
Absolutely. Looking at top lane again, Darius holding such a large farm lead, but he's going to get engaged again on Maokai. That ult is on a very low cooldown. But Darius stacking up those damage on him. Oh, but LeBlanc's here. Oh,
That flash was nice, but
Yeah.
that wasn't. I don't
there's
think
3
that was
members
worth.
up there, so...
Yeah, like it's not worth when you're going against a LeBlanc like that, like because her dash is essentially a flash on top of that.
Yeah.
Plus, it looked like all she did was essentially proc her passive, and that kind of blew him up. So
Exactly.
it is what it is.
But no. Yeah, the Darius, despite that happening, is still at double the CS almost to the Maokai.
Right, and he's building some damage. He's built some armor with his Ninja Tabi boots. I guess that's to protect him against Hecarim and Ashe. Although, in all honesty, I'd be building a little more AP at this, or not AP, MR in this specific instance, just because it looks like between LeBlanc and Karma, plus his direct lane opponent being Maokai, he might need to protect himself.
Yep. Oh, Udyr going to find the control ward.
And he's going to go ahead and try to invade, or is he going to go ahead and try to gank? Looks like he got.
Hard to say.
He got
It looks
caught
like
out, though.
both teams are pinging around mid lane. Hecarim in the right side and Udyr in the top side, but it looks like Udyr is going to counter jungle or possibly get a gank up top.
Yeah, because it looks like there was actually a ward there, so they knew that he was ready and present and willing to go ahead and go in there.
This Udyr is definitely focusing more, I think, on the CSing side, trying to deny Hecarim CS.
Right.
The problem is worrying about vision and the fact if they know he's there or not, which we saw they know.
Right. And he goes ahead and clears out another control ward, so he's doing pretty good in terms of managing the counter vision.
But with that, they do know that he is misplaced, and Hecarim looks like he's in the bot side jungle. They look like they're going to go for a dive here. Maybe. But Hecarim is behind, and they have no idea. LeBlanc, too.
Yeah, LeBlanc is fully behind.
4 members.
If they don't
towards the
pop
bot
out,
lane.
they might be able to actually kill all 3 of them at once. Are they going to hold off? Are they going to wait until Udyr actually gets through? What are they going to do? Udyr is coming through. They might just go ahead and jump on him. They are going to jump on. Oh no,
They're
LeBlanc's
going for the
gonna go.
dive. They're going straight for the Lucian. He
Okay.
goes down.
Lucian
Udyr
goes
is going to
down.
go down, and so is Leona.
Oh man, that was really, really well organized. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and.
Uh-oh. Ziggs bomb.
Ooh. Okay, so okay.
Oh, Hecarim drew aggro, and he's dead.
Good job on Ziggs. It doesn't stop the first tower from going to go easy on us, but at the same time, it definitely was very, very. It was good on his part for at least attempting to try and do something about that whole situation.
I mean, that's 3 kills in a tower compared to the 1 kill that Ziggs was able to eke out of there.
Right. Okay, so at 12 minutes in, I'm going to do a quick little summary of what's going on right now. Right now, Darius is very much ahead of Maokai by at least 600 gold. Udyr is a little bit behind the Hecarim by at least 300 gold. LeBlanc is quite a bit ahead. She's starting to pull away pretty hard there with a 800 gold lead. She's also taking this blue. Ashe is 1100 ahead of Lucian. So Lucian has got to figure out something to get himself back in this game. Otherwise, he's going to be really, really hard pressed to do damage later on. And finally, Karma is ahead of Leona by around 400 gold.
Also interesting here, it looks like Maokai and the bot lane have done a lane swap, and Darius looks like he's teleporting? Yeah, he's teleporting down to bot lane.
Staying down there with Maokai, trying to keep him from catching back up.
Uh-oh. Hecarim's here too. Looks like he's going to go around.
Oh, whoa, whoa, what is this? The whole team is... And there's a bomb with a Leona ult, and Lucian's coming through with the culling. Hecarim's trying to get through relentless pursuit, and a nice little Q from Lucian gets the kill for him and makes him, or brings him back into the game.
Yeah, go easy on us. Definitely going way too deep into the jungle, and got punished for it.
Right. But at the same time, it looks like they're going to go ahead and take the top tower. So hopefully, Please Send Help gets a tower out of this, because if they don't, it kind of, like, that advantage that they may have tried to create for themselves just might not necessarily mean as much. Now it looks like LeBlanc is there to stop the mid push, while Maokai is going to try and do his part to try and keep them off of his tower. But it doesn't look like he's doing too much. But LeBlanc is here, although, yep.
Udyr looks like, yep, oh my, that LeBlanc damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, the other two members are going to get out, but Udyr just getting torn apart.
Okay. So, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the builds now. Looks like Maokai's going with his tank setup. He might be trying to build a Sunfire K. And got the Ziggs getting ulted by Ashe, and that was pretty painful.
Yeah, getting a bit too close there for the Ashe.
Point blank enchanted arrow to the face, along with Karma throwing her Qs and Ashe throwing her slows out.
Yeah. I mean, that Ashe already has a Bork and a Zeal built. She's looking pretty scary already. And Ziggs, he's got his Morello, but just a Doran's Ring and then an Amp Tome.
Right. Oh, and it looks like while all of that was going on, Hecarim went and took the Inferno Drake, which is not something that Please Send Help needed to have happen. They're already behind in damage.
Yeah.
If they don't necessarily catch up, they needed the dragon to kind of supplement what they were able to actually do. Because it's stuff like that where you have a Karma literally holding someone down as the Ashe punches them in the face. It kind of makes things difficult. And if she has more damage because of an Inferno Drake, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah. Udyr, they're going man mode. Like, really hard there, and just getting shut down completely because of it. Not waiting for Ziggs to get there at all, and getting punished for it heavily.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of the team cohesion for Please Send Help is starting to kind of fall apart. At this point, the best thing I would suggest for something like that is just kind of like reset the lanes. Because in the process of resetting the lanes, it kind of helps you to kind of calm down. Kind of helps you to refocus on what's going on and try and come up with a strategy moving forward.
Yeah.
Like in a lot of different sports, you can kind of see that kind of mindset in like instances where it seems like the team is panicking. So like when a team all of a sudden in basketball starts shooting multiple threes for no reason. Well, it's not necessarily no reason, but they start shooting a lot of threes because they don't think that they're going to come back, or they think that they have a really tight crunch in terms of whether or not they're going to make their points back. That's a problem. For baseball, people always want to start swinging for home runs. You don't need to swing for a home run. It typically just happens.
Yeah.
But when you want to hit a home